Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Marble World, and today I'm going to be doing something I've been wanting to do for a while now, which is to build a trackless marble run. And I don't mean marbles running on tracks that have been painted invisible so you can't see the tracks. I mean literally no tracks that the marbles are interacting with whatsoever. And the way that that's going to work is using a combination of boost pads and gravity pads. The boost pads will allow us to give marbles momentum in any direction that we want, and the gravity pads will allow us to change gravity from normal to 0 to negative. So now there's one thing that is going to make this particularly frustrating and tedious to deal with, and that is the way that selecting and moving boost pads works right now. Because you can see this boost is on 32. Let's change that down to 12. Let's change this one to 18, and we'll change this one to 27. So now you can see 19, not 18, and 27. They're all different values. Now, if I wanted to make a change to these and move them in a different direction, like all at the same time, like this, then what happens is they all end up getting reset to an identical value. Any boost pads that you highlight or gravity pads that you highlight, I think are all going to adopt an identical value. So I'm gonna have to be really, really careful not to mess up those things, because this is gonna be a finely tuned, precision-based thing. And also, I'm gonna have to go into options here and disable marbles colliding with themselves, because we're going to need reliability in this. And marbles having collisions with other marbles adds a sense of randomness that this kind of course is not going to be able to tolerate. But the question remains, how precise and reliable are non-colliding marbles in the first place? I haven't actually done any marble runs like that. So a cool idea that I had, and I have no idea how plausible it's going to be, but I was thinking, how cool would it be to actually draw a pattern with the marbles? And I was thinking about trying to recreate my logo with these things. And one of the ways I might do that actually is I might go outside of the room for this, just so we can see a more clear contrast against the background, even though this background is kind of terrible. Although I could build my own background. This is kind of cool, watching it select or copy and paste all of the pieces one by one. I think this is going to be my last selection. And there is our backdrop. It's really hard to get a sense of scale, so let's go ahead and spawn in a marble spawner. I'm going to do a single one. So, oh, we are not back. Oh, wow. Look how far away we are from it. All right. Wow. This is still so disorienting for some reason. All right, let's just move this towards the edge. So yeah, I'm gonna try to create my logo, I guess. So right off the bat, let's have 0 gravity. And I feel like I'm legitimately about to find out that this is gonna be way harder than I initially anticipated. All right, so I'm gonna start off by just putting a boost pad right inside the marble spawner, and also a gravity ring that is going to give it 0 gravity. And let's see if that seems to work. Oh, look at that. That looks great. All right, so let's start off by attempting to make a circle. So if I just release a whole oh, that looks so cool. Well, that's feeling consistent so far, but then again, it's just a straight line right now. So to make a circle, this is gonna end up being some type of polygon, to be honest. All right, so now we have to use a boost pad to redirect the path of the marbles. Let's see how that feels. Oh, that is so interesting. That is really interesting. This is gonna be so cool. This might actually, without the marble collisions, this might turn out to be really consistent. So far, this is looking perfect. Like, look at the path that these marbles are going on. It is absolutely perfectly consistent so far, but things are gonna get much more complex. All right, we're gonna put this boost pad on 3, just like the starting one, and hopefully that'll keep us at a consistent speed. And I'm going to rotate that a little bit. Let's see how this feels. Okay, obviously the velocity is going to add into the previous velocity, so that's gonna make things difficult. They're gonna keep going faster and faster throughout the course, because these aren't just changing the direction, they're also giving it a boost. So there is one thing we could do. There we go. All right, this is actually harder than I thought it was, because they can't be on the identical angle, otherwise they actually cancel out the angle. But as you can see, it ends up keeping them in relatively a similar trajectory. Whoa, look at that. So I combined them kind of into one thing. All right, so this is what I got so far. In order to make the measurements somewhat consistent, what I've done is I've copy and pasted the starting booster and these two boosters. So now these are the exact same distance between here and here as here and here. And now that I have these marbles paused on their trajectory, what I want to do is move the starting point right to where the apex is, and then try to line up these ones to catch the marbles. All right, the more I build with this black background, the more I hate it. So I'm just gonna delete it. Now I actually have these things for reference, so I think I'm just gonna use these. All right, let's see how we're doing here. What? Why did that stop? That stopped working the way it's supposed to work. Oh, that's why. This is supposed to be down to 1. Okay, all right, this should be good now. All right, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Not looking good. You know what's really crazy? If I hold this button, look at how close they come out together. It's just like a literal line. Unfortunately, when I'm pressing the spawn button though, that doesn't spawn them this fast. I have to individually spawn each marble per button press. This is just a constant stream. All right, I did not expect the physics to be that consistent without collisions. This is gonna be workable. This is gonna be doable. This is gonna be a circle that ends up getting bigger than it started. That's not good. Oh, okay, this is turning out to be a lot harder than I was expecting it to be. So I think I need to build an outline, like a physical outline that I can make them follow, and then I can delete that. Like, I think that's the only way this is gonna work, because I can't tell if this is gonna be like a nice circle or not. Like, this is a project. So yeah, I'm gonna delete these boosters, and we're gonna have to try again. Oh, that's cool, look at that. All right, so making this circle is actually one of the easier parts to this, because I got this method right here. All right, there we go. So there's a circle. I'm actually gonna have to bring up a picture of my logo for myself. All right, here we go. I have outlined the basics of my logo. I am not doing the full gear stuff. I'm just doing a circle with the letters in the middle. It's already complicated enough, guys, okay? So now it should be easier to tell if I'm on the right track. And then once I finish it, which assuming I'll even get there. Well, once I finish it, then I can delete this, and we should have zero gravity trackless marble run that goes through the shape of my logo. I gotta tell you, having the outline here is making this so much easier. I just gotta like slightly adjust things very gradually, and I can see the direct impact that it's having compared to the overall picture. All right, I have finished the circle. Look at it, it goes all the way back and actually collides with the spawn point right now. So now I gotta go to the much less regular part of the course, which is the lettering. But I think we're doing well so far. I am very, very happy that it seems to be like 100% reliability when it comes to non-collision marbles. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot overstate how useful having a background outline really is in this. This is the process right now. So I'm up to this part of the S. You can see it's going straight past here. So I just copy and paste from here, bring it over here, and then all I do is play it and then fine-tune this angle until it actually starts following that line. Look at that. Pretty much perfect. Now copy, paste, move it over here, and do the same thing. Oh, look, that one was already perfect. Okay, now here's the interesting part, the M. Because we gotta go down this M, and then I'm just gonna straight up reverse it right back up so we can go back up to the top of it. All right, so let's copy and paste this, get over to the M, and now we gotta adjust this angle until they end up going straight, a little bit too much there. Oh, I'm out of marbles. I gotta spawn in a new batch. Okay, now we gotta go back up. Let's see what happens with this right here. Oh, that actually works great. Wow, I'm really surprised at that. Oh no. This thing cannot be here because if they're gonna retrace the path, they can't go through that. So we're gonna have to send it down to the bottom from somewhere over here so that it doesn't, oh man, this is bad. All right, I think we're good. I ran out of marbles, but I think we're good. All right, look at that. This is perfect, right at the apex of this thing. All right, let's see how this is go. Okay, definitely not that. Oh boy, definitely not that either. That's getting closer. All right, guys, I got it to the end of the M, and I don't think it's possible for me to make this a looping course, because whatever velocity these marbles are gonna end off with, there's no way it's gonna be the same exact velocity going back into the course, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's gonna be possible. All right, guys, I have tried very, very hard to get this to loop, but I don't think it is possible, because this is such a finely tuned machine that, pretty much the exact velocity and position that it leaves this point is the only thing that's gonna successfully get it through this area, because I have it coming all the way back around. Literally, the marbles are going right next to the spawner, and they are being fed even at the same exact speed. Here, watch when I spawn in other marbles. I'll go in slow motion here. Like, look, these marbles are going at pretty much the exact speed, but trying to get them in here with this angle, it makes them, they're just on a different trajectory. So they miss this second one completely. See, the first marbles, they hit right there, which is exactly what they need to do. And that is what's gonna have them succeed. But these marbles, they don't approach this at the exact same angle, despite being the exact same speed. And that just causes them to go on a different trajectory. So unfortunately, we're gonna have marbles shooting off into nowhere. But I think it'll be better to just have them shooting off at the end here rather than going back around. So I'm just gonna delete all of the outside stuff that I just did. All right, I think I'm ready to delete my frame and put a black background around this, turn the marbles red, and we should have a trackless marble run that actually kind of animates my logo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for, the trackless marble run in action. I have actually set the colors of the marbles to lava with fire trails, because I thought, how cool would it be to see the logo animated out with just lava fire awesomeness. So I'm gonna go ahead and I just gotta keep pressing the F button over and over again for this to work. You know, can we get the intro music for this? I think that's gonna be justified. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Yes, look at the fire. This is actually looking really cool. The fire is so much cooler than I thought it was gonna look from this perspective. And the fire trails make it even better, actually. This is so awesome. I have this on the fastest speed, by the way, because the regular speed was just way too slow. All right, here comes the S. And then going into the M. This part is a little bit awkward visually, but you gotta do what you gotta do with a single line, you know? My hand's getting tired from pressing the button so much. And there we go, ScrapMan, yeah! I should change my logo to some like lava fire version now. All right, this is cool or what? An actual trackless marble run is possible in this game. So let's see what it looks like if I hold down this button. Oh my goodness. That, you can just see how much more dense the fire is with this. Oh, there's so much fire trails going that it's actually, it's no longer rendering on the later marbles. That's kind of crazy. Wow, this looks kind of weird now. It looks like a laser instead of lava. It's because the fire trail went away. That's why. We can't render the fire trails anymore. I should have despawned the other marbles first. Whoa, this looks so cool. Yeah, we only have 2,900, 3,000? That's not a lot. 3,000 isn't a lot of marbles. We've done a lot more marbles than that. All right, so there's what that looks like. Here, let's delete the marbles now. I want to do some experiments. What if we have only rainbow marbles and a rainbow trail? This will be interesting. All right, rainbow marbles with rainbow trail. Here we go. You know, should I just do the holding it down? Oh, there's a big difference. That is a massive difference between holding it down and not holding it down. Actually, yeah, holding it down, it's just like a line being drawn. I kind of like this better because you can see the individual marbles animated. This is so cool. I like this. I think I might like this one the best. This looks so cool. Oh, we lost the rainbow trails again. I guess it doesn't render that many trails. Oh, what is going on right here? What is this? That's interesting. It's so weird having this laser just going through in between the actual marbles. That is so, like, just looking at the line, just seeing those, the weird spikes coming off of them, like rainbow spikes. It's like this thing is just full of energy and it's escaping. That is so weird to see. All right, there it is, Neon ScrapMan. All right, so I'm kind of curious. Let's delete these marbles. Let's just have everything, all of the trails selected and all of the marbles selected. All right, here we go. Now we should just have every single possibility of marble combination. The smoke ones stand out more than anything. I want to turn on, I'm going to do one run where I turn on collisions because technically these marbles aren't colliding. So I wonder if that'll change anything. Just having the game think about collisions. I wonder if that's gonna make a difference at all. All right, this is actually kind of cool. I like having the variety of colors. Let's turn collisions on, and now let's see if it still works. Oh, we already have collisions happening up there. Why? How did that happen? Marbles just escaped. Oh no. Oh yeah, that part. That part is the double back. Yeah, there's collisions. I forgot about that. The double backs are obviously, there's not enough room for them. All right, well, we destroyed it. Nothing's working anymore now. Yeah, just everything is getting interfered with. This is cool. Oh, look, I'm just holding down the button now. They can't even keep up. They just collide instantly. Okay, but what about following a marble through the maze? We're gonna go ahead and play. Here we go. This is what it's like. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's like to be part of my logo, apparently. This is a, third-person perspective of being a member of the ScrapMan logo team. Trackless Marble Run Edition. Where are we? I think we're in the S right now. We're going to the top of the S, I believe. And now we're going to the bottom of the M. Yep. And right back up to the top of the... Oh, man. All the marbles just going right through the camera. And to the middle of the M. Up to the right side of the M. And eventually off into oblivion. Or Oblivion, I guess we could call it. But there it is. An actual trackless marble run. Way more possible than I expected it to be. Turning off collision physics was very, very effective at getting these marbles to stay on course. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think there's going to be an update next week with Marble World with a new map to play in. That's going to be like a lot bigger than the current map that we have. So I'm definitely gonna do a video on that. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future content like that. If you enjoyed this, you'll probably enjoy some more stuff on the channel that you can check out on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.